Hey, Jonathan here at TopSaw. A student of mine who owns a tree service, TreeSafe, dropped off all this Madrone right here. And in this video, I'm going to load it with my mini skid steer, mill it with the LT15, and then hopefully make something cool out of it. So if you want to check out his tree work, you could check out TreeSafe on YouTube. He's a student of mine who owns a really successful tree service now, and he just dropped off this giant Madrone. So, old student of mine, Brian Bixler, worked with me doing tree work in high school, and now he owns his own company, TreeSafe. So this is the Madrone coming down. That was a photo from him up in his lift. Picture of his lift there with most of the Madrone down. Here's a bottom cut of the Madrone right there. You can see multiple stems growing together, hopefully giving a super cool grain. And here he is with his ditch witch mini skid steer, picking up one of the bottom blocks. So great, very generous of Brian to drop the wood off. That's a lot of wood. Well, that's going to be a cool piece of wood right there. That's going to be some pretty wood. That's going to be some tricky wood. Oh no, a lot of these are kind of dead standing. That's going to be pretty there too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's going to be gorgeous.
Some of them I think turn out.
Load number 2. These little pieces might be kind of hard to mill. This will cover me for the rest of the year.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful piece of wood here.
No, it's just
That
like,
is so cool. I don't know if I've seen a Madrone like this before.
I sent you a photo of the base of the tree. If you look closely, there's like 2 stems and they grew together.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that in the photo.
I was worried about that wall.
This might be super nice right here.
What can you do with this? Gosh. That's like 3 stems coming together.
Here's one. Here's 2.
There's like a little one, I think. Yeah, there's a little one right here too.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that'll be some spectacular grain right there.
I think so.
The only problem, like on that one right there,
Yeah.
you know, when you mill on, there's a fair bit of rod in that little stem coming up. That might be too punky, but it's so flat, there's going to be some cool wood in there.
I wonder how deep the rock goes, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is a lot of wood.
Anchor seal, I like this stuff. Painting the ends here. It'll dry clear on this Madrone, but it'll prevent moisture escaping too quickly. So I like this stuff a lot. Actually, I got this anchor seal on Amazon. Students are super happy to help paint the ends of them.
Oh, of course.
Actually, first order of business is I have this Douglas Fir block on here. Student wants to make a skate ramp out of it. So first thing is let me mill this into like 1-inch boards for him. Get it out of my way so I can put some Madrone on here. Okay, this is me milling out the Douglas Fir. It was actually a Nevada Irrigation District fuel reduction project. So they dropped this wood off. I don't think the mill wanted it because it has so many twists and funny defects in it. Makes it really pretty And this is me working on a Sunday afternoon at the school. That's why there's really nobody around. A rainy Sunday afternoon. Cutting those top pieces off, I think at 3/4, and then the bottom few I do at 1.5 or 6/4. So I will say 10x like this makes it really look like I'm getting a lot of work done and going fast. You could see that kind of straight down the center of it. I don't know if that streak is all sap or what caused it. It's super pretty grain. I know it's going to get pitch and sap all over the tools in the wood shop. Hopefully a really hot summer day will help dry all of that out. It turned out to be really pretty wood, really full of pitch though. So those are the 1.5s, and then now it's all done. Here it is. Spectacular looking wood. All sorts of crazy grain, colors, and patterns. Not sure what fell in there. A lot of rot in there. But so pretty. Okay, we're at the place of me loading the Madrone now. A block of Madrone right there is probably 1,500 pounds. I could just barely lift it up and get it on the mill. And I know it's hard to see at this angle, but I actually can't get it far enough down on the WoodMizer LT15. So I'm trying to get it on the bed there. I jockey it back and forth a little bit. And I could get it on there, but it hangs off the end. I am getting a new gate put in that'll be wider. But right now I have to come around the end, open up that side gate, and then I lift the grapple all the way up, and then I use that part right there to push it on. I don't know if you just saw me. Ended up pushing the mill right there because it was headed down and caught on the crossbar. So I got to try and grab it and lift it up off of that crossbar just enough to kind of skid it forward. But it's pretty heavy for the Mini. You can see it's lifting it up there. But eventually I get it on. All right, I got it on there. Just looks like a good log to start with. End grain looks pretty. See that multiple knots right there. It's a cool log. Really twisted right there. And then here's the end grain here. Rot pocket. Rot pocket right there. Beautiful red, encased knot. Some rot. Oh, kids screwing around at the high school. Probably get a truck rollover if I go up there. They come right here. Clever boys. Trying to burn their tires up. Yeah, they're trying to wear their tires out.
What?
Trying to wear their tires out. I'm just waiting for one of them to roll over. Sunday afternoon at the high school, checking the suspension. Okay, and then setting the mill up to mill this Madrone log out. I think I'm just going to take a pretty wide or thick piece off the top just to get a flat surface. I'm pretty excited to see what this grain looks like. You can see how red that dust is coming out. It's like a pink color of the sawdust coming out. All right, see what we got. Come look at this grain here. I know it's going to be beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let me drop this down. It's pretty heavy. Watch your feet. Back up a little bit. Alright, let's hit it with some water. See what this thing looks like. Oh man. Look at that blue streaking. Look at that. Look at that. That is cool grain. Right there. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really cool. It's really pretty.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I have pretty big expectations for this Madrone log, but the way it's looking right now is even better than I was expecting. Stuff is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, my blade's getting dull on the LT15. I'm gonna change the blade out and keep going. I gotta make sure this stuff dries really well. This is spectacular. I mean, absolutely spectacular.